everyone. Today we're gonna talk about self-love. Self-love is an important aspect of our life that if we have it, we can do miracles. If someone loves its own self, it can achieve a lot of things because when you love yourself, you want the best for yourself, right? By respecting your own self, you want to succeed in your relationships, in your career, and anything you do. On the other hand, if you don't love yourself and you think that you're not worth enough, or you're not good enough to make it, or you're a bad person, or you have the extra 5 kilos and that's not allowing you to be your true self or to do what you want, this is what keeps you back. So by loving yourself, you're blocking these energies and you're letting yourself to reach your true potential. To love yourself also means to respect yourself. What I mean is you need to have your boundaries, your limits. When someone comes to you and say something that you don't like it, you have the power. You should have the power to say no. You have the power to choose what is good for you, what is not good for you, what you love, what you don't like, what you like, and more things like this. When you start respecting yourself, the whole world needs to act in that way. If you don't respect yourself because you don't have self-love, this will bring the opposite. Also, I think self-love is to be responsible. What I mean by being responsible is not that much the concept of responsibility that you will be responsible for this glass to take it from this table and move it to this table. It's more about being responsible about anything that happens in your life. Why that is connected with self-love now? Because when we truly love ourselves, we want the best, right? And by taking that one step further, and we know that everything that happens around us, it's our responsibility and our karma, right? And karma means action, and action means the life is our doing. So what we do gonna affect our life and the life of other people, right? So by acting that way and have the self-love, we want to have the best life that we can. So in that way, every action that we're gonna do, it's gonna work for our best life. Only if we're conscious and have self-love. If we don't love ourselves, consciously or subconsciously, we're gonna do things that will not gonna help us to live the life that we want. What's the difference between self-love and ego? Ego is an energy, is a moment, is a part of ourselves that is always kind of a scared person that always thinking for the personal good, only for the if I'm okay, I don't care what's happening around me. I don't care if someone dies, I don't care if you don't have to eat. Just if I need to be okay, if I'm okay, I don't care about anything else. And that is kind of wrong because when you have self-love, the ego, it cannot be that powerful. I mean, when you feel well yourself and your whole life and you be in peace with your own self, what you want to do is to offer and to help others to grow and become the better version of themselves, right? Now, if you are scared, the only thing that you want is to survive. So you're never gonna think what I can do to help my community, to help my friends, my family, my parents, my family, anything. You're never gonna think that because you are scared. You have to save yourselves. And that is alright because this is how the people have survived all these years. We're scared to save ourselves, but when we feel in peace and when we feel safe and we control our life in the best way that we can, then we can expand and help others. But even everything around us is perfectly, but still we have no self-love, we are working through the ego, and that will not help us to help others. Another thing is about being balanced. When you love yourself, you're gonna be balanced with the nature and the other people. Your relationships gonna be balanced because you will not only thinking and acting by taking from others, you also want to give, or it can be the opposite. In maybe this point, you're working through the ego by giving too much but never allow yourself to receive. Why? Because you might have seen in the past and subconsciously have made the connections that when you give to someone, the others gives you happiness, their time, their love, things like that. And you continue giving and giving, so do not feel alone because you are scared to stay alone or anything like that, right? And now, if you allow yourself and be in peace with your own self and love yourself, you will see that the healthy relationships are the relationships that you give and they give you back. I don't say to do that by purpose, like I give you this and expecting you to give me something back. Not that. No, I'm not talking about that kind of relationship. I'm talking about giving something, and when the opportunity comes to receive something, because I love myself and I think that I'm self-worthy, I'm gonna receive it. And that is where the magic starts. And the healthy relationships. Like, you express your love to someone, you buy a gift to someone, you take the joy out of it. Because you're giving, you make someone happy, you offer something. But at some other time, maybe your parents, the same person, friends, family, a stranger, I don't care who, might come to you and say, take this flower, take this, I don't know, these new clothes, whatever it is. And if you say, no, I don't want, thank you very much, no, you have to receive it, because this is how you create balance in yourself and in your whole world. Another beautiful thing that you can have by loving your own self is to have more joy in your life. Because, when we're acting through the ego, as we said before, the ego is very scared and you're gonna be angry easily, you're gonna find hate in your life, you're gonna be a bit aggressive by working and living through the ego. But when you come with connection with yourself and you love yourself, you will see that all these situations, all these feelings, they can completely remove out of your life and be 100% joyful. And this happens only if you truly love your own self, You cannot love yourself and be in peace with you and you enjoy your own self, right? And someone comes to you and say, you such an idiot. So what? Thanks. But if you're working through the ego and you're living through the ego and I come and say to you, you idiot, you will become aggressive, you will become angry, you will become offended, because you have not been connected with your self-love, self-worthy, higher self, name it as you want. If you're connected with your true power, with your true source, nothing can move you away, nothing can make you live miserable. You can only live happy and full of joy. Another advantage that's coming when you love yourself is the ability and the power to say no to others. Many times in ourselves, things happening to us, our parents might ask something, maybe a friend, our girlfriends, boyfriends, our partners in general may come and say, please do that for me, or can you give me this, can you take me there? And you always say yes to that. Take a moment and try to remember how many times you have harmed your own self when you said yes to someone when you weren't ready to do that, or maybe you didn't want to do that, and however you said yes. That is a very huge mistake that all of us have done, and lots of people continue doing it, and that takes away the pure joy of ourselves. Because when someone says do this and we don't want to do that because we might have planned something different, we might desire to have a different experience, or to don't want to do this specific thing because we know that this will make us feel terrible or very uncomfortable, right? So if you love yourself and you have been connected with your true soul, with your true self, with your true power, you will have the power and the ability and the confidence to say no to others when this is something that you don't like it. And maybe this sounds very selfish thing to say, but the world works in a very paradox way. You can never help others, you can never make others happy. It's their own responsibility to be happy. But if you are not happy, if you are not good inside you, you can never give something good back to others. So the first person that we should take care is our own selves, right? If you take care of your own self, you can help others. If you feel happy and joy, you can spread this happiness and that joy to much more people that you ever have imagined. If you're sad, how can you spread joy and happiness around the world? It's impossible, right? But if you're full of joy and someone comes who is sad, is miserable, and talk to that person, you can help them raise their vibration. You can help them become happy and become full of joy, and that will happen because of you. So to close this video, we have to say that self-love is a superpower that all of us can have. Because when we truly connected with our true self and we love ourselves, right, we can do miracles, we can help others, we can live the best life ever, and we can know our limits, our boundaries, and can have the ability and the power to say no to what we don't like. We can say no to people that they don't make us feel happy, that they don't make us feel well, and in that way our whole world is gonna change to a better place. Everything starts from our heart and our mind, and if these two, they're balanced to self-love, self-worthy, our whole world can be a magical place. Stay tuned, as this Sunday I'm gonna upload another meditation video for the Sunday night meditation series. It's a meditation for this video. It's a self-love meditation. Alright? See you on Sunday night meditation series.